Down around the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Pittsburgh.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is counter. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Black 20. 58, right there. 50. Let's go.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Check right. Watch it, you five. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Right, pretty hot. Both bandits.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, both 66.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Austin Safarian-Jenkins, 75 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Alert, alert. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
6 man. 80 weapon. 58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Bravo!
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Able to find Switzer. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. A run by Connor on first down, and a good one, as he'll get about 7 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
No spacing. 77.
Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Past the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Hey, box truck.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He finds his man Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Double dog.
The final shot before half for Brady. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. They're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have come upon halftime in the Sunday night opener from Foxborough. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you. I got you. Ozzy. Ozzy. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. You better bring it. You better bring it. Hey, Delta. Let me know right now. You better bring it. Watch 98. Hey, Alabama. Alabama. What we got? What we got? What we got?
To throw, it's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down, and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, 66. Alert.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Wait,
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check 31. Check 31.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolder. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
53. Stay with your man. 72. Hey, Charlie.
First down, here's White. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Wait, set. 380. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the slant. Mike 55. Mike 55.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Let's go up. No, 66. Bud. Y'all playing the wrong football. 55's my guy, 55. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey, second.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On third down, here's Samuels. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald. That throw good for 4. It's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Benny Snell with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, Alabama.
Brady going to throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Wait, that's 29. Alpha. You're not ready. Hey, go 66. 55.
Brady gives this to White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Go Bandit. 55, Mike. 55. Smooth. Mike, 55. Mike. Hey, 66.
To throw is Brady. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey, high 7.
Here's Brady to throw. Caught by Sanu. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Now Michelle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Get him, boys.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Safarian Jenkins has it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Brady gives to Michelle, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check 72. Alert! Hey, Haywood!
Again, it's Michelle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Banjo.
They'll run it. This is Michel. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Roethlisberger to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wait, set. 55. Hey, they're scared.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. So this will wind up.